Hello and welcome, Eagles fans from all over. Whether you're from around the country or around the world, watching from a mobile device or watching from the comfort of your own home, we're super excited and delighted to welcome you to this broadcast this afternoon. In today's matchup, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles will be facing off against the Scotties from Angus Scott College. The Scotties winless through 6 matches, desperately seeking their first win this afternoon. Their last match they lost 3 sets to Fruiton Park College. Meanwhile, the Eagles are searching for their first non-conference win of the season. After splitting a tri-match between Bob Jones University and Toccoa Falls, they're looking to try to get another win at home. Plenty of action awaits here today, ladies and gentlemen. But before we provide you with this broadcast, we want to go ahead and allow you guys to meet our Eagles. Thank you so much.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. You can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
Faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. Everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load and, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
What makes you smile? Time with people you love. Making a difference at your work or ministry. Fun memories and the little things that make your day. Going to graduate school can mean giving up those things, but it doesn't have to. With an online master's degree from Pensacola Christian College, you can reach your goals and still be there for family, work, and ministry. Of course, earning a graduate degree comes with challenges, like money and time. But with online learning, you can get a degree that's made for your schedule and budget, one that only costs a little over $10,000, with a flexible payment option too. And with online learning, you can learn anytime, anywhere, with classes that fit your schedule. Take the next step by choosing one of several master's degree programs: business administration, educational leadership, ministry, Bible exposition, and others. At Pensacola Christian College, you'll get a biblical perspective and insight from caring professionals and ministry leaders. So when you graduate, you won't have just a diploma. You'll have confidence to go further in your ministry or career, and you'll still have those memories that make you smile. It's graduate school built for real life. Graduate school built for you.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world. Alvin Chapman reporting live with a former Eagle player and also teacher here at the college, Carrie Orwick. Carrie, how are you doing today this afternoon?
Great, Alvin. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Super excited for this game. First matchup that we've had here since 7 days. First matchup for 7 days for the Eagles. And the last home was about 2 weeks ago, so I'm super excited to see these guys go at it. What are you expecting from this Eagles team this afternoon?
I'm really looking for them to come out aggressively. I know that's something that they've been working on in this week that they've had off in between matches, so I'm looking for some aggressive offense especially.
Brooke McLeod, the libero here for the Eagles. 22nd birthday and also 41 digs away from having 1,000 career digs. How effective do you think she's going to be in this matchup today?
As a libero, I mean, she is running the defense on the back row, and so happy birthday, Brooke, but I think that she is absolutely instrumental in running that defense from the back row.
The Eagles also being the 6th in the nation in kills and also the 11th in the nation in blocks. Really tremendous offense and defense on both sides. What are the Scotties going to have to do in order for them to be competitive?
I think they're going to have to come out aggressively as well. One thing about the Eagles team this year is that they have been increasingly consistent, especially their defense. So the Scotties are going to have to come out and really mix it up on the Eagles.
Yeah, and thank you so much for the insight there, talking about both teams. But I want you to go ahead and just give me maybe like 5 or 6 keys, not 5 or 6, that's a little bit excessive, but maybe 2 or 3 keys for the game. I call these the ways to success in order for both teams to be successful today.
Oh, no pressure. So like I mentioned, the Scotties are going to have to come out and be aggressive, but equally, I'd like to see the Eagles come out and build on this consistent defense that they've been establishing throughout the season. They've got the defense down. They're doing really well with avoiding unforced errors, and I would now like to see them build on that and get some more aggressive. I think aggressive is the key word for this matchup today.
High expectations for both teams. Super excited to see this matchup today. But before we go ahead and kick off, we're going to have a word of prayer, the Pledge of Allegiance, as well as I believe, the introduction of our starting lineups by Drew Sorensen. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Today's game is between the PCC Lady Eagles and Agnes Scott College. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. Please stand for prayer. Dear God, thank you that we can be here today. Thank you for the weather, that it's subsiding with all this rain, God. Please bless our spectators, our competitors, and our officials, and help us to glorify you in everything that we do on and off the court. In your precious name we pray, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Today's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting today for Agnes Scott College, number 3, Alicia Holmes-Terry. Number 2, Summer Davis. Number 10, Alex Roquemore. Number 12, Carmen Ross. Number 13, Daisy Hooper. Number 19, Taylor Carnley. And number 21, Ariel Henderson. Agnes Scott is led by Coach Shanna Trone. And now your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. Starting today, number 1, a sophomore from Davison, Michigan, Hannah Darrow. Number 4, a sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada, Jade Halverson. Number 7, a junior from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Brittany Hunter. Number 12, a sophomore from Durham, North Carolina, Victoria Hamilton. And number 13, a sophomore from Valparaiso, Indiana, Haley Butcher. Number 18, a senior from Simi Valley, California, Brooke McLeod. And finally, number 19, a sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona, Kenzie Folker. The Lady Eagles are led by Coach Kaylin Oman with assistant coach Supa Leota. Officiating for today's games are Ray Rora and Leslie Majewski.
Quick review of the starting lineups here for Agnes College. Number 3, Alicia Holmes-Terry. Number 7, Summer Davis. Number 10, Alex Rockmore. Number 12, Carmen Ross. Number 13, Daisy Hooper. Number 19, Taylor Carnley. Number 21, Ariel Henderson. And for our Pensacola Christian College Eagles, number 1, Hannah Darrow. Number 4, Jade Halverson making her first start here for the Eagles. Number 7, Brittany Hunter. Number 12, Victoria Hamilton. Number 13, the hitter and setter, Haley Butcher. Number 18, Brooke McLeod. And number 19, Kenzie Folker. Super excited and delighted to have you guys here joining us here for this broadcast as me and Carrie Corway and I provide you commentary. Carrie, what are you expecting the Eagles to do coming out here in this first serve?
I think they will probably be a little conservative with their first serve to make sure that they get this match, especially this set, off to a good start. So I wouldn't expect too much aggression on the first serve, just trying to start it off correctly.
The Agnes Scott College Scotties will be serving first as Brooke McLeod prepares to check in. Back for the serve is number 19, Taylor Carney. The freshman sophomore standing at 5'8". Carton skies it over the Eagles defense, making it a service error. Point for the Eagles. McLeod is back for the serve. McLeod, number 3 in the nation, and digs. The Scotties get it over. Folker sets up Hunter, but to no avail. Folker sets up Butcher. She sends it cross court, and she'll regain the kill. Beautiful hit there by Haley Butcher. Eagles quickly get on the board here, making it a 2-0 lead. Carnley. Halverson sends it over quickly. Butcher sets up Hunter, and she finds the floor. Brittany Hunter, leading the teams in kills, gets the 3rd point here for the Eagles. Brick McLeod back for the serve. McLeod. Carnley. She sends it over. Folker sets up Hunter, and she'll get another kill. Beautiful job displayed there by Brittany Hunter. Hunter, the junior wearing number 7 from Port St. Lucie, Florida, collects 2 kills in the ball game already. And the Scotties retaliate. Number 13, Daisy Hopper, gets the 1st point here for the Scotties. Cameron Ross sends it over. Folker sets up Hunter again, and she scores. Hunter already with 3 kills in the ball game. Kenzie Folker checks out.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 3, Bethany Gamble.
One of the lead, not the league, but one of the team leaders in blocks. Scotty sent it over. Butcher sets up Hunter again, and kind of mistimes it there, Ordway.
Yeah, there's a little bit of mistiming, but you can't fault her for going back outside to Hunter because she's already had so much success here at the beginning of the set. And we can't not mention the birthday girl has been doing a great job of being this first contact on these plays.
Hunter again, and she scores again for the Eagles. I believe that's her 4th kill in the ball game, making this a 6-2 lead for the Eagles.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 17, Cora Lathers, and number 8, Allie McGirt.
Gotten us off to a good one.
It's like the ladies are hearing exactly what your advice was for them at the beginning of the game.
I think they've been hearing that advice for the past week.
The Scotties, recovered by Lathers. Halverson tries to send it over, but to no avail.
That was a great effort by the defense, by Cora, to get that up to the front. Just a little miscommunication on the execution at the end there.
Jada Bryant with the serves. Butcher sets up Bethany Gamble. The Scotties recover. McGirt. And I believe the Scotties have a net violation there.
Right.
Make it another point for the Eagles. The Eagles come out early, leading 7-3. The Scotties have to take a timeout as the Eagles jump on early. As they take a break, we will as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Welcome back to the nest. Jade Halverson back for the serve again. Halverson, the junior from Las Vegas, Nevada. Top 5 on the team in aces. Miscommunication there by the Eagles results in another point for the Scotties. McLeod checks back in for Halverson. And Holmes Terry will be back there for the serve. Terry. Butcher sets up Hanadoro. Almost finds the hardwood there. The Scotties quickly send it over and found the hole in the Eagles' defense, resulting into another score, making it a 7-5 ball game. Holmes Terry back for the serve again. Campbell. McGirt, she sends it over. The Scotties recover. Butcher sets up Doro, and she avails. Let's see that one again. Hannah Doro, one of the better hitters on this team, gets her first kill of the ball game.
When we think about that, that was some beautiful timing between our setter and our middle hitter there. We have struggled in the past with timing those correctly, and that was a perfect execution.
The Scotties send it over, but just a little bit too strong, making this another score for the Eagles. Carmen Ross a bit too strong there on that hit. Hooper sends it over. And another instance of miscommunication by the Eagles, resulting in another point for the Scotties. Number 7, Summer Davis back for the serve. Davis. Folker, she quickly sends it over. Tries to find a hole in the defense, but the Scotties recover. Folker sets up Butcher. Beautiful save there by the Scotties defense. McGirt. Doro recovers. Folker. Bit of a miscue there for her outside hitter, resulting into another point for the Scotties. Carry a ball game, which the Eagles seem that they had much momentum. Now a 2-point ball game. Deficit, actually. Folker sets up Butcher. And a line violation by the Scotties, resulting to another point for the Eagles. Brooklyn Hunter and Tori Hamilton will come in for Cora Lathers and Allie McGirt. And Hamilton will be back for the serve. Hamilton sends it over. Carnley and McLeod with a beautiful save. McLeod, actually. Hunter finds a hole in the defense, and they cannot make a second pass. Hunter being very active already. Hunter in the matchup against Toccoa Falls recorded 20 kills in that ball game, and at the pace she's going, she could possibly surpass that number. Hamilton sends it over. Henderson sets up Ross, but to no avail. Another point for the Eagles. Hamilton will be back there for the serve. Skies it over. Henderson sets up Ross, and she finds the hardwood. Carmen Ross, recording 19 kills on the season, collects one this ball game. Taylor Carney, a freshman setter, back for the serve, and she records an ace. Carney, a total of 11 aces on the season. And And another situation of miscommunication again by the Eagles, resulting in another point for the Scotties. Taylor Carney back again for the serve. Folker sets up Doro, and she finds the hardwood. Hannah Doro collects her second kill of the ball game. And talk about that kill there, Carrie. Beautiful situation for her to get up, see over the defense, and place the ball in the correct portion of the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. Hannah being one of the strongest hitters that we have, anytime we get into one of these situations where we feel the momentum swinging out of our way, if we can get the ball in her hands and give her the opportunity, it's a great idea. And just like Hunter like that, when we can get that ball to her, especially when she has had so much success already this match, this set.
Hunter, my apologies, Ordway. Hunter already having about 5 or 6 kills in the ball game, and the Eagles are in the driver's seat of this match. Folker, she tries to find the corner of the territory for the Scotties, and a genius play by her. Smart move there by Folker, not to set up a hitter, but find the corner of the hardwood. McLeod, she sends one over. Back set for Carmen Ross. And I believe that is a double hit by the Scotties, relating to another point for the Eagles.
That was a great play by Jade there. She recognized that first pass, the setter wasn't going to be able to get to it, and she sent it over on that second hit with just a little bit more emphasis than just a free ball.
Quick thinking there by Halverson. As the both teams talk it over, we will as well. Be back soon. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, as Buck McLeod sends over the serve. Carry a fast start here by the Eagles offense, although a lot of miscommunication, having the Scotties found the hardwood there. But how are the Eagles able to get in the driver's seat of this game so early?
I think it comes from, you mentioned here at the beginning of the match that they have had a week off of games, and they have been practicing hard this past week, and I know they've been drilling a lot of these plays, actually, that I've been seeing them drill in practice that they're already executing in the match, and I think that has a big part to do with it.
Carmen Ross collects her third service ace of the year, and Hunter, her hit comes to no avail. Halverson, she sends one over. Hunter! And that is a net violation by the Scotties, resulting in another point for the Eagles.
Go three for 19 on your right.
Bethany Gamble comes and checks in for Kenzie Folker. And Haley Butcher is back for the serve. Hooper. McLeod collects it. Halverson. Butcher sends up Hunter. And she records another kill off a bit of a strong deflection by the Scotties.
We've been seeing some great defense in the last few plays from the Eagles especially. Brooke has been doing an awesome job, but also Hamilton in the back row is really getting some good passes up to the setter that the setter has a lot of options to work with.
Hooper, she sends it cross court, but to no avail. Back row hit for McLeod, actually. And the Scotties hit that a little bit too hard than they expect to, resulting in another point for the Eagles. allowing this to be a 7-point lead in this ball game. Butcher sends one over. Carnley sets a pooper. Little bit of off speed and finds the hardwood. Smart decision by Hooper. Daisy Hooper, a middle hitter and also outside hitter from Sandy Creek, Georgia. Actually, Tyrone, Georgia. Gamble. The left-hander puts one on there. McLeod with the collection. Hunter. Hunter, she sends one over. Carnley. Smart decision by McLeod to send one over. One of those long rallies, Ordway, that we love to see in volleyball. And the Eagles take over that one. Bethany Gamble executes on that long rally there by the Eagles. Cora Lathers and Aileen McGirt check into the games as Lathers is back for the serve. But Ordway, those long and tireless rallies is something that you have to appreciate about the game of volleyball.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess they're good to watch. They're not really a lot of fun to take part in. You'd really like to be able to execute and finish those a little bit earlier, save some energy.
One of those things that as a crowd you get so into, but as a player you're losing your breath and just hope your coach counts a timeout.
And I think your nerves just get more heightened the longer the play continues.
Jada Bryant sends the serve over. And McGirt a little bit too strong on that hit, making this a 20-5 ball game for the Eagles. Jada Bryant, a freshman defensive specialist from Blesmer, Alabama, a little bit too strong on the serve. Hannah Doro checks into the game for Brooke McLeod. And Jade Halverson is back for the serve. Halverson, very strong serve. And the Scotties can't convert.
These have been some really strong serves coming from Halverson from the back. It's a really good way to start.
Provides a lot of topspin on her serve. Halverson from Las Vegas, Nevada. Henderson sends one over, and I believe that is a net violation. Actually, a double hit.
That ball was coming just close enough to the net that the setter was a little out of position and couldn't quite get the hands in unison there.
2 more points until the Eagles are victorious in this matchup. The first set. Doro tries to quickly send one over, but to no avail.
She saw it. She wanted it. As a middle hitter, that instinct kicked in when she saw that overpass. But couldn't quite get it.
Kind of like a fastball down the middle in baseball. She had the ball, was coming slowly, and she just wanted to come back and hit it, but to no avail. Butcher sets up McGirt.
That was a beautiful play. And once again, I think that stems from this special emphasis on aggression that they've been practicing over the last week.
Allie McGirt, a sophomore out of St. Anne's, Illinois. And Folker is back for the serve. Folker led the team in service aces last year and second on the team this year. Double hit there by the Scotties, and the Eagles will take this first set. What a way to establish their precedent in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, as they take a quick break and talk some things over before they go into the next set, we will take a break as well. Be back soon. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, as we enter into the second set of this volleyball game. Ordway, this is a really competitive game here as the Eagles take the first set. But Brittany Hunter, 7 kills in that first set. How was she able to be so dominant?
Well, it all starts with the defense, actually. I mean, our defense has been doing a really good job of getting nice, clean passes up to the setters. When they have such good passes up to the setter has lots of options of who she can send that set to hit. And when you have someone who's having as much success as Brittany has been having, makes sense to keep sending it to her.
Eagles take the first set in this matchup, but how effective is taking the first set in this game going to be so influential for them to also have their first non-conference victory of the year?
Taking that first set is, I mean, it just establishes the momentum in your favor so much. I mean, obviously you'll always want to take that, so I think that would be really good looking ahead for the rest of this match.
Summer Davis back for the serve. Back row set for Hamilton, and she'll get the kill.
Alvin, that's something that I would just love to see the Eagles execute more and more, especially when you have a player like Hamilton who's playing all the way around. She practices hitting, she plays front row, and so when you have someone like her in the back row, it makes a lot of sense to use that option that they have, get the other team out of rhythm.
Hooper tries to send one over, and she does. Daisy Hooper, with her 3rd kill in the matchup, provides a short lead here for the Scotties. Number 15, Jada Bryant back for the serve. Folker sets up Butcher. Hooper sends it cross court, but in the arms of McLeod. McLeod couldn't get to that one, resulting into another point for the Scotties. Converted by number 10, Alec Rockmore. Jada Bryant back for the serve. And Rockmore converts. Saw that ball coming in nice and slow, just the way she wanted to, and she gets another kill, allowing the Scotties to come out this game 4-1. Not this game, but this set, actually, 4-1. Bryant skies that one harder than she expected to. Kind of kills the momentum here for the Scotties.
3 for 19 on your right.
Folker comes out of the game, checks in Bethany Gamble. Back to serve is Haley Butcher, the freshman from Davison, Indiana. Carney sets up Rockmore again, and she'll get another kill. Alec Rockmore, quiet in that first set, already has 2 kills in this ball game. The Scotties ahead 5-2 as Holmes Terry is back for the serve. Butcher sets up Gamble. Carney tries to do a back set there, but I believe that results into a double hit. Closing the gap here for the Eagles. Back to serve is Cora Lathers. Lathers, the back row specialist. Sophomore here at Pensacola Christian College. Carney sets up Hooper. Bethany Gamble recovers. Allie McGirt. Strong hit, but deflects off the hands of 2 Scotties defenders and finds the hardwood on the Eagles' territory. 6-3 ball game in the advantage of the Scotties. Butcher sets up Halverson, and she finds the hardwood. Halverson back for the serve. Recently just received a kill. And Ordway, Halverson has such an interesting serve where she provides a lot of backspin when it goes into the other side's territory.
Yeah, that top spin that causes that ball to drop is really significant, and being a taller, well, I was going to say being a taller player, she has a little bit more opportunity to get a better angle on the ball. She got a little bit too much of an angle on that one.
Yeah, and honestly, if she would have just got that a little bit more higher, that would have been a tough situation for the Scotties to recover. Taylor Carnley collects another ace. Her second ace in the ball game. Taylor Cardinley stands at 5'8", from up Alabama. Cardinley tries another short serve, but to no avail. A service ace and a service error in back-to-back serves. Bethany Gamble comes out of the game for Kenzie Folker, and she's back to serve. Folker, the team's second leader in service aces, and as a freshman led the team in aces last year, and she collects one right now. How ironic, Ordway.
Absolutely, and as one of the leaders on the team, that's what you want Kenzie to do when she comes into the game, to immediately start to shift the momentum back to the Eagles.
Folker sends one over. Carnley. And Carmen Ross finds the hardwood, giving the Scotties a 9-6 advantage in this ball game. Alec Rockmore checks into the game, and number 11, Jada Milner is back for the serve. Milner sends it over. Too strong off the arms of McLeod, and the Eagles need to take a timeout as the Scotties jump ahead 10-6. As both teams take a quick break, we will as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Jada Milner is back for the serve. McGirt tries for another hit, but a double block provided by the Scotties made this an 11-6 ball game. Milner sends it over a bit too strong. Smart decision by McLeod to not touch it. Hunter and Hamilton check into the game, and Hamilton will be back for the serve. Hamilton, in the last time being into the game, got a beautiful back row kill, providing the Eagles' 7th point in the matchup. Folker sets up Doro, and she gets the kill. Beautiful positioning there by Doro as she collects her 3rd kill of the ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a solid play all the way around from the defense to the set to that hit.
Hamilton back for the serve. Nearly gets an ace. Butcher sets up Doro again. Bit of off speed there. Rockmore. And scales that one out of bounds. Making this a 2-point deficit here for the Eagles. Hamilton back for the serve. And that will result into a service error. Number 7, Summer Davis, a sophomore outside hitter from Atlanta, Georgia, back for the serve. One-hand setup there by Folker. And I believe that's a net violation.
Yeah, that was a smart play by Folker, though, to keep the ball in play. As a setter coming from the back row, she could not attack that ball over the net. But she did well to keep her options open for her team.
Davis with a service error, providing a point for the Eagles. 13-10 ball game presented with us right now. McLeod skies one over. Rockmore gets blocked by Hunter and Halverson. Davis tries to save it and results for another point for the Eagles. 2-point deficit as McLeod is back for the serve. Carnley sets up Hooper. Halverson sends it over herself. Butcher with a beautiful save. Quick thinking there by the Eagles, and that results to another point, shortening this to a 1-point deficit.
I think they all recognize that was a little bit scrappier than they necessarily would have liked, but they definitely got it done.
Wasn't what they intended, but resulted in points, making this a 1-point deficit. As both teams talk it over, we will as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, as the Eagles now face a 1-point deficit against the Agnes Scotties. McLeod back for the serve. Very important point for the Eagles to equalize this up, and Hunter records the kill. Brittany Hunter with 8 kills in this contest, coming through here for the Eagles offense. Ball game knotted up at 13. McLeod tries a little bit something different, but to no avail. Back to service number 12, Carmen Ross. Actually back to serve is Alicia Terry. Now back to serve again is number 12, Carmen Ross.
Definitely some confusion on the rotation there.
McLeod. Folker to Halverson, and she finds a kill. Beautiful setup there by Folker. Halverson points at Folker after the beautiful setup there, and she equalizes the game. Bethany Gamble prepares to check into the game, providing much needed defense here for the Eagles. Top 3 on the team in blocks for the season. The junior from North Carolina. Butcher. Hooper sends it over. Butcher sets up Hunter. McLeod. Gamble just checked into the game. Hooper tries to send one across court, but to no avail. The Eagles take their first lead of this match. On the contrary of this set.
Yeah.
Haley Butcher, the sophomore out of Davison, Indiana, back for another serve. Butcher recording 12 service aces on the year. Also top 5 on the team in kills.
I think we have a rotation issue again.
Referee looking between the stat sheet for both teams here.
Yeah, he's looking at the lineup for the rotation. checking to see if they are in the correct rotation, which it looks like they are now.
Things all clear, and Butcher is back for another serve. 15-14 ball game here. Coming live from Pensacola, Florida. Carnley sets up Rockmore, and McLeod can't get a hand on it. Rockmore equalizes the ball game. And Terry Holmes is back for the serve. Butcher sets up Gamble. Carnley gets a hand on it. Butcher sends it over to Halverson. A little bit of an early celebration, but Halverson collects her third kill of the ball game. Cora Lathers and Allie McGirt check into the ball game, and Lathers is back for the serve. On the floor for the Eagles, Lathers, Butcher, McLeod, Halverson, Gamble, and McGirt. Hooper with a bit of off speed and records the kill. Hooper's kill equalizes the ball game, 16 apiece. A lot of back and forth action here between both teams. Hooper. Butcher sets up Halverson. Halverson! She'll get another kill. Beautiful setup there by Butcher. Halverson is back for the serve in Ordway. We talked about how unique Halverson's serves were. As she serves the ball with a 1-point lead.
She's getting a little out of rhythm with these past couple, but you can appreciate the aggression that she's showing when she goes back behind the line.
Taylor Carnley. She'll sky it over. Bethany sets up Doro. Quickly sent over by the Scotties. McGirt, and a bit too strong on that hit, resulting into the lead and another point for the Scotties. Taylor Carney back for another serve. Lathers get down for that one. Doro, and she'll record her fourth kill of the ball game. And a lot of aggression behind that one as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The Eagles have had some success with that particular play the last few times when the pass has not quite been to its target location, but when the setter sets that back to the middle hitter, they've had some good success with that.
Folker back to serve. Folker leading the team in service aces, and her serve results into another point for the Eagles. Miscue by Summer Davis. Folker skies it over. Carnley. Back row action for the Scotties, but to no avail. Folker sets up McGirt, and she'll find the hardwood. The kill by McGirt makes the biggest lead for the Eagles in this set. Folker back once again from the serve. Skies that one high. And Davis miscues the ball again, providing the Eagles' biggest lead of this set. 21-18 ball game. Eagles in the driver's seat again.
Folker's doing a really good job of mixing up her serves, going from short to long.
Lathers gets to the floor for that one. And a beautiful double block there by Allie and Hannah. As the Eagles stretch the biggest lead they'd had in this set. The Scotties need to talk some things over, and we do as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after after this moment. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, as we are now in the second set of this matchup between Agnes College and the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Kenzie Folker, the freshman, not actually the sophomore, from Arizona, graduate of Tate High School here in Pensacola, is back for the serve. Folker set up Doro, and she'll record another kill. The Eagles gained the lead, and now they are running away with it. Folker has been serving for the last couple, and just a bit too strong on that serve. Very close for making that an ace, though.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I mentioned before, she did a really good job of keeping the Scotties on their toes there by mixing up her serves.
Back to serve is Jada Milner, the junior middle blocker. Back row for McLeod, and she'll gain the kill. Happy birthday to you as you get the back row action. One more point in order for the Eagles to take this set, and the Eagles are totally in the driver's seat of this matchup.
I think based on Brooke's reaction, that was about all she wanted for her birthday, Alvin.
Hamilton sends one over, and just a little too strong. 20-24 is the ball game. Back to service, Summer Davis. Davis sends one over. Folker sets up Doro. Will she get the score? And just scales out of bounds. The situation that they did want, but to no avail. Davis back there for the serve, and she gives the Eagles this set. The Eagles now take a 2-0 lead as far as sets goes. And ladies and gentlemen, both teams will talk it over as they prepare for a deciding factor of whether the Scotties will continue this matchup or not. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back very soon as we provide you a couple highlights from this previous set.
The field of business is exciting because it's constantly changing. It's constantly adjusting as our world changes due to various influences, not the least of which is technology. And so our students have the opportunity to study this changing environment. The goal of the department is to train young people to go out and be the best Christian accountant or marketer or advertiser or whatever the field is. We give them the tools that they need, and then we build and develop that as students go throughout their program. The information is being taught from a biblical Christian perspective. It's woven into every class that they are taking. Our program is practical, not just learning theory. Of course, we have to have a foundation that we're building from. But our students learn from our faculty, this is how you're going to see this concept played out in the workforce. Those students who go out and enter the
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, whether from around the country and even around the world. Alva Chapman alongside with Carrie Ordway and the Eagles. This is a very pivotal set here in order for whether this is going to be a victory or we have more volleyball to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know the Eagles would prefer to get it done in this set, get a little bit of an early afternoon.
Let's talk about the play of Hannah Doro. And this set alone, this past set alone, collected 5 kills in order to bring this team to victory. Talk about her effectiveness in this game.
Yeah, she was super effective in that last set. And, you know, one of the reasons why we didn't see more out of her in the first set was that some of our other hitters had been getting a lot of swings in,
like Brittany Hunter.
Yeah, like Brittany Hunter. And so it's actually really encouraging to see that the Eagles have this many hitters who are able to step up at different points throughout the match.
In a game where this could be the first non-conference win for the Eagles, what do the Scotties have to do in order to possibly get extra sets in this matchup?
You know, they need to do what they were doing at the beginning of the last set. They were really finding their rhythm, and they were just executing their plays well, not making unforced errors, and letting the Eagles do that, actually.
Hunter punches one into the air, but to no avail. Carnley tries one from the back row, but to no avail. Hooper. Doro. Hamilton finds Hunter on the right side, tries to cross it over. In order, we're probably going to have one of those long rallies that we're used to seeing, but just ends right there by a miscue by the Scotties, resulting to the first point of this set, going to the winner of all the sets, the Eagles. Brick McLeod on her 22nd birthday is back for her serve. And another, I wouldn't even say miscommunication, just bad volleyball right there by the Scotties as it results for another point for the Eagles.
You know, I mentioned that at the beginning of the last set they were really finding their rhythm, and that would be key to winning this set, and they have not quite found that rhythm yet. And the Eagles seem to be settling into that so far.
Carnley sets up Hooper. Halverson sends one over quickly. Falker tries to get a hand on it, but goes outside the antenna, providing the first point for the Scotties. Back to service, number 12, Cameron Ross. a senior from Roswell, Georgia. Ross sends one over quickly, and she records an ace. That equalizes the ball game. Pivotal set for both teams. Who will take it all? Ross, back-to-back serves, one ace, one error, resulting in a point for the Eagles. Haley Butcher, a sophomore out of Davison, Indiana, is back for the serve. And she records an ace. 13th ace on the year, second in the league for the team. Butcher back for another serve. Hooper from the back row. Great intentions, but skies out of bounds. Butcher back for another serve. 5-2 ball game early for the Eagles. Short serve by Butcher, and Hooper sends it over. Gamble. Hunter. McLeod sets up Hunter. She'll send it cross court, and she'll get her 9th kill of the ball game.
That was some great play by Hunter, especially when she had that swing and then was able to defend that block and get it back up.
Butcher back for another serve as the Eagles continue to lead 6-2. Butcher. Carnley, she'll set up Rockmore, and she finds the hardwood. Alec Rockmore with her 4th kill of the ball game shortens the deficit to 3. Daisy Hooper records an ace. Wasn't expecting that one, but that results to another point for the Scotties. Hooper. Butcher sets up Halverson, but to no avail. Beautiful set there by Butcher, but Halverson just couldn't execute. Halverson sends it over quickly. And that results into another point for the Eagles. 7-5 ball game early. Routine substitution here. Cora Lathers and Allie McGirt check into the game. And Cora Lathers checking into the match early records an ace already. Lathers back for the serve. Carnley sends it over. Halverson. She'll get another ace. Beautiful execution there by Jade Halverson, the junior from Las Vegas, Nevada. Fifth ace of the ball game. Carnley, that's a Brockmore, and she finds the hardwood once again. Rockmore with 5 aces on the ball game keeps the Scotties in competition. Amaya Evans with the service error, making another opportunity for the unique serve by Jade Halverson. Halverson, a lot of topspin on that serve. Carnley sets up Rockmore again, and she finds the hardwood once more. Alec Rockmore with 3 kills in this set alone, 6 total for the ball game. Holmes Terry back for the serve. Miscommunication there by the Eagles, and the Scotties take advantage. A ball game where the Eagles look comfortably in the driver's seat. Now the Scotties are kind of being a little bit naggy in the passenger. Butcher sets up Doro! Doro again! Doro said 2 for $1, and she converted. Kenzie Folker comes into the game for Bethany Gamble. Folker already with the service ace in this competition. Skies went over. Beautiful block there by Allie McGirt.
Yeah, that was great timing. She saw that and anticipated it very well.
Allie second for the team in blocks. Gives the Eagles a comfortable 4-point lead. Folker sends it over. Carnley sets up Ross. McGirt takes the liberty to send it over herself, but to no avail. Back to service, number 7, Summer Davis. Davis sends it over. Folker sets up Allie. I was about to say Doro, but had a little bit of misdirection by both blockers.
Got 2 subs on the right, go 7. 7 for 17.
Another point for the Eagles. Tori Hamilton and the team leader so far in kills, Brittany Hunter, check into the ball game. Back to service, Hamilton. Carnley sets up Hooper. Folker sets up Doro. Butcher tries to send one over. And the Scotties take advantage. Taylor Carney in the back for the serve. And the Scotties try to muscle up as much momentum as they possibly can to keep this ball game alive. Hooper tries a little bit of off speed, but hits it backwards. Scotties cannot recover, making this a 4-point deficit that they have to try to come back to keep this game alive. Jade Halverson, the junior from Las Vegas, Nevada, checks back into the game. 5 kills in the contest. Carnley sets up Hooper. Misses her hit, making it a 5-point deficit for the Scotties. McLeod, the birthday girl, back for the serve. Harney. And number 15, Jada Bryant, skies it over a little bit too much. 16-10 ball game. The Scotties still trying to stay alive in this matchup. Carnley. Bryant. She finds the hardwood. Not necessarily the hardwood, but ricochets off the foot, not the foot, but off the arm of McLeod, and results into another point. Back to serve, Carmen Ross, a senior from Roswell, Georgia. Folker sets up Hunter, but she just bumps it over. Bryant. Hamilton. Hooper. And Hunter gets a hand on the ground. What a beautiful rally by both teams, but it results for the point for the Scotties. Beautiful rally there, though, Ordway.
Yeah, there's a lot of scrappiness displayed by the Eagles there. Once again, I'm just really impressed with Hunter's ability to cover the block. She's kept many plays alive so far this set.
Halverson. And she gets her 6th kill of the ball game. Halverson having a career night tonight for the Eagles. The junior out of Las Vegas. Haley Butcher back for the serve. Carnley sets up Rockmore. The Scotties trying to do everything they can to stay alive. Butcher sets up Hunter. And that scales out of bounds. Cutting the deficit for the Scotties by 4. Back to service, Daisy Hooper. Almost a service error, but she collects the ace. Serves like that are so difficult to read.
Yeah, absolutely. They really are. They're hard to anticipate.
Hooper sends it over, gets the ace, and follows it up with an error. And results for a point for the Eagles. McGirt and Lathers check into the game as the Eagles continue to lead by 4. Lathers skies it over. Butcher tries to find the opposite side of the court, and she converts.
That's what I really like to see on those that the setters are sending over on the second touch. If they can find those deep pockets, they've had some success tonight with those.
The Eagles only need 6 more points to take not only this set, but the win. Let's let both teams talk it over. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all overs, as the Eagles try to close out this victory, only needing 6 more points to secure the game. Cora Lathers in the back for the serve. Lathers. She'll get a service ace. Second of the ball game. Only 5 more points for the Eagles to get their first non-conference game of this year. Lathers with another short serve. And Ali Gert gets another block and scores and converts.
Once again, McGirt just does a really good job of timing those overpasses and anticipating them.
Lathers sends one over. Rockmore sets up Bryant. She miscues it. Eagles only need 3 more points to secure the victory. Lathers. Rockmore. Butcher sets up McGirt. Almost finds a spot on the court there. Butcher sets up McGirt. Bit of off speed there, but the Scotties recover. Butcher sets up Gamble. And just a little bit too strong by the left-hander Gamble. Making this a 22-15 ball game in the third set. I believe the Scotties do call a timeout to talk some things over as they try to gain a little bit momentum to take over this set. We'll take a break as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Carrie Ordway as we are drawing near to the end of this set, making a possible victory for the Eagles. Jade Halverson McGirt skies it over. Carnley sets up Rockmore, and she'll get the kill. Rockmore with her 7th kill of the ball game, trying to keep the Scotties' hopes alive. Number 15, Jada Bryant, back for the serve. Butcher sets up McGirt. And I believe that is a line violation by the Eagles.
That was 4 contacts, so that hit didn't actually clear the net, resulting in 4 contacts on the Eagle side.
Bryant. Beautiful teamwork there by Gamble and Butcher.
Absolutely, and a smart play by Butcher especially.
Rockmore tries to send one over again, and she converts. Alec Rockmore, the freshman from Woodstock, Georgia, converts on another kill as the Scotties try to keep their hope alive. Butcher sets up Jade Halverson. Bryant recovers. I believe that is a carry in that situation. And the Eagles only needing 2 more points to secure their first non-conference victory of the year. Halverson back for the serve. And a little bit too strong off of Bryant's hands. Now bringing us 1 more point for the Eagles to secure the victory in 3 sets. Halverson back for the serve. She recorded a service ace earlier in the first set. Carnley oversets her hitter, and the Eagles will take the victory. The Eagles get it done in 3 sets, having the final set being done in to a score of 25-18. Ordway, what did the Eagles do in order for them to be successful?
I mean, I think we saw it. We talked about it at the beginning of the match, that they needed to come out and be aggressive to capitalize on these different aspects that they've been practicing, especially over the last week. And we did that. We saw them be successful when they were in their rhythm, when they had good defense. They were able to really set it up, and they did well.
The Eagles being very dominant as far as scoring, having Jade Halverson, having Brittany Hunter, as well as Hannah Dorrell being very dominant hitters in this ball game. How were they such an aid in order for this team to be victorious?
Yeah, I think the fact that you just mentioned several hitters, and even coming from the right side as well, with Butcher hitting, but also Gamble hitting from the right side. We just had a lot of diversity among our hitters. They were mixing up their plays. All of them were able to execute well. And I think that really contributed to the success that they had. They weren't having to rely on just one hitter. They really spread it out.
The Eagles securing the win today against Agnes College, but have a very tough road ahead of them, facing both University of Mobile and also the #1 team in the nation, Bob Jones University. What are they going to have to do in order to carry this success over for them in the future?
I think they're going to have to, think about and remember what they've been practicing over the last week, what they had the opportunity to execute throughout this match, and then build on it, continuing to improve these things, get more comfortable. We saw them get a little uncomfortable at times as far as getting out of rhythm, but just bringing together all of the aspects of their game, and I think they'll have a lot of success with that.
Beautiful insight that you just provided for us here, Carrie. I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with Carrie Ordway, and we will see you guys later.